bad for most of you not having coffee yet. Not too bad. But you're going to learn from the best, that's right, because you're going to learn from all of our animals inside. Just remain seated till our tram comes to that full and complete stop.
Alright everybody, if you can't already tell, we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is a super cool park, a lot of interesting stuff to look at. We've got some questionable fast passes, but we've got a plan on what we're going to do. We're going to go and rope drop Expedition Everest. That's the ride I was looking for. Oh, I couldn't think of that. We're going to do that several times, and then we're going to start using our fast passes after that. So let's go.
Try one more time with the finger. Wipe your finger off and try one more. Thank you.
Does walking with your arms help you walk faster?
Yeah, it helps me.
Okay.
Like Phoebe.
Oh.
No, is it Phoebe that runs weird? Yeah. Yeah. It's more enjoyable. I get up this hill better.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Here we are. Tree of Life. Okay, so we're a little confused. Park doesn't open until 9. What time is it, babe?
8:38.
It's 8:38. Normally, like right here is where they have a rope and they're holding people. And then they do like a little opening ceremony and these birds fly in and fly out whenever the park opens. And I don't know, wondering maybe if they moved it up further into the land, maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. They moved the opening to further up inside. Okay, cool. At least we know. And the floodgates have been opened. Just like that first bottleneck, like trying to let everybody through.
Well, that's what stops us. It's like traffic on the road where everyone's merging together.
Yeah. So we're in, and we'll start thinning out, and we should be able to do this, I mean, for sure, twice, if not like 3 or 4 times. Because it moves pretty quick. really sucks that like they've always had issues with the animatronic of the Yeti.
I know, but the strobe light helps.
Yeah, I just kind of wish it was maybe lit up a little more.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Did we ever ride it whenever the
No.
whenever it was working?
No.
I don't know. I want to say like maybe our first year it might have been working.
You'll need to look that up and see, because I think that it only ran like a year and it didn't work, if that. I'll look it up for you.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to.
I'm curious now.
All right, so round 2, current standby is 15 minutes. See how fast we get through the line. So Kimberly looked up and it hasn't been working since 2008, so we would have never ridden it while it was working because we didn't start coming until 2010. All right, so while we were in line, I rechecked the wait time. Jumped up to 25 minutes, but we're almost like to the point of loading, and we've only been in line for 10 minutes, so it's not too bad. All right, so we are just off of Expedition Everest, and we're going to head towards the direction of Kilimanjaro Safaris. Girls have to use the bathroom, so we'll do that, then head that direction. Fast Pass is like $9.50. We're a little early, so I don't know. We might stop and look at some other stuff while we're heading that way. All right, so I think we're gonna hang a right after we got through on the restrooms, and we're gonna go through the Maharaja Jungle Trek and see some animals, because you know it's Animal Kingdom and all. Totally blending in. No bats. Boo. It's disappointing. What was he saying?
Something about they've had them for 21 years and they got new baby bats. And
Oh, okay. So they're
being taught how to live there.
okay. Oh well. Tigers are sometimes hard to spot. Might have to go up to the other area to see them. Well, and morning is normally,
The busiest time?
yeah, well, it's a good time to come in the morning because the animals are always a little more active, from what we've been told.
They were animals.
Yeah. Well, and they have another walkthrough with the gorillas that we always miss every single time. Like, we always come through this one, but we never go through the other one.
Yeah.
So I would kind of like to see that. And then also they have the, I don't know if it's a part of that one, but the one with all the birds.
Oh yeah. Well, and the gorillas one is where everyone starts sniffing yourself.
Doing what tigers do best.
Sleep.
Sleep about 18 hours a day.
So he's telling us that the tiger is the mom that we just saw that's sleeping, but once we get around to like that red building, we should be able to see the baby. You see him pacing around the back.
There he goes.
Hiding right behind the tree. There it is.
He's making all that noise. So good.
Alright, so it's about close to 10, so we're going to go ahead and walk over to Africa, which is where the Kilimanjaro Safaris is located. It looks like they just opened the Kali River Rapids, but right over here next to it, you've got storage lockers that you can pay for and drop your stuff off so it doesn't get wet. I think you are allowed to bring stuff on the ride, but it's encouraged. But you get a locker because, you know, chances are you're going to get soaked along with all your stuff.
They probably give out Ziploc baggies because Ziploc is Disney's a proud sponsor, whatever.
Possibly.
Time we rode, it was $1 for one of those drawstring bags, though. Remember that? And then that family, they had bought extras, so they gave us one.
Oh, so they were like selling those in line?
Yeah.
Okay.
For $1.
I guess I don't remember that.
Yeah.
So I keep saying like Flights of Wonder, but that was like the old name. So now it's like it's called Up a Great Bird Adventure,
And the queue is in the middle of the
which is right there. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. Do you want to run
shade like everywhere else, but right there.
Do you want to go up there and see what the wait or the? Oh wait, never mind. Here we go. Show times 12, 1:30, 3:30, 1:30.
So they must be like after 10 o'clock.
Yeah. All right, I went in and took a picture of that. It's definitely something that I want to watch it because always heard it was good, like the original, and they've like incorporated some up characters. And every time we come here, it's like, oh, we're gonna line up and do it, but like it's always around like 3 o'clock, and everybody's like really hot and they don't want to wait, and we end up just leaving the park anyway. So, but I'm gonna make a point. Definitely gonna do it this year. Definitely. So right over here, you've got the Harambe Market, and we've never eaten here. There's like a lot of things on the menu I think would be really good, but the girls have never cared for anything, so we'll probably have to come back sometime just on an adults-only trip and try that out. Plus, we also always end up eating over at Satu'li Canteen over in Pandora, and it's super, super good, and everybody normally always finds something they like there, so that's where we usually end up eating. Alright, so standby is currently at 65 minutes. So hopefully ours will be pretty quick. Hopefully we'll get right on.
John Friends going down, tap any of the 4 times
Gorilla Falls, that's the other walkthrough that we never end up doing. We did it like the very first year. I keep trying to go back and I just like forget about it, or I mean the thought never crosses my mind until like after we leave. We're like, oh man, we should have went. So that was probably like a 10-minute wait.
Yeah.
Bongo are one of many endangered species here on the reserve. Their numbers are falling as quickly as the trees. You can also see a large black and white bird, the saddle-billed stork. Saddle-billed storks are the tallest storks here in Africa. They stand about 5 feet tall. Maybe 2 hippos. Looking to your left, we have a whole bloat of hippo. That's what a large group of hippo is called, a bloat. If you notice a reddish coloration on their skin, it's not sunburn, it's their sweat. Hippos sweat red. During nesting, both the females and the males are going to help take care of the eggs. Pink-backed pelicans are one of the only pelican species known to make their nests in trees. Now we're going to cross Mamba Bridge in just a moment. As we do, look down to your left. See if you can figure out what Mamba means in Swahili. Mamba means crocodile. And these are the Nile crocodiles. They weigh up to 500 pounds and grow to approximately 16 feet long. If you see a crocodile with their mouth open, they're not smiling at you. They are actually helping to regulate their body temperature. We'll look through the tall grass up here, not for predators, but instead for a better look at so many herd animals. To your right, those Ankole cattle again, as well as some white-bearded wildebeest trying to hide in between those clumps of bushes. Arguably the most famous herd animals, over 1.5 million wildebeest will migrate 500 to 1,000 miles every single year. Oftentimes on young male giraffes, you'll see the fur on top of their ossicones has been rubbed away. That's because they engage in a dominance behavior called necking, whereupon they hit the top of their ossicones against each other's necks and chests. Male elephants are going to stay with mom in the herd for about 15 years. It's the longest adolescence in the animal kingdom. An elephant's trunk has over 100,000 individual muscles. On the island on our left, we have a flamboyance of flamingo. These are the greater flamingo. They stand up to 5 feet tall. And they get their famous pink color from what they eat. They eat tiny brine shrimp.
The giant hidden Mickey.
And those tiny brine shrimp are full of beta-carotene. White rhino get their name from the Afrikaans word weit. It means wide, and refers to their wide mouths. The bottom ones are straighter and razor sharp. They're perfect for protection. Ostrich eggs, explains why that female's in the area. She's defending her nest. And you can see a small brown animal with horns. It's the Bontebok. Here's his brother coming up on the right. The Bontebok are very special. They were hunted nearly to extinction in the 20th century. At one time, there were 17 in the entire world. However, thanks to conservation efforts around the world, as well as reserves like this one, we've been able to bring Bontebok numbers all the way back up to sustainable levels. They're a real conservation success story.